to a feminine singular noun that ends in a comma's hay, notice that the hay turns to a tau. Run your eye down the whole paradigm after the race. What do you see? You don't see the hay, you see a tau. All right? You can imagine what the problem's going to be. To form my lot. Torah thi. So you're reading along the Hebrew scriptures, you come up to this, you say, well, that's obviously a noun. It's got a first common singular, type 1 suffix. You go to the standard lexicon, you look up tau, vav, resh, tau. And what are you going to find? Nothing. You've got to be alert that the tau has to be changed back to a hay to find it in a lexicon. So that's to be noted in this paradigm. And lastly, look at the feminine plurals with type 2 suffixes on the right. This is the noun toroth. Now, you really can't miss a feminine plural with a type 2 suffix. And you certainly thereby understand why the noun is plural all the way down. You've got two things to tell you this is a plural noun. Number one, unlike the masculine plural that took off the e mending, in feminine plural nouns, the oath is kept. And then you add the type 2 suffix to that feminine plural inflectional ending. So if I said to you, how do you know, why do you know this is a feminine plural noun? You say, well, one, it's got the oath ending. Two, it's got a type 2 suffix. All set. All right, now, 9.8, this is the nemesis, this is the problem, this is the Achilles heel, this is the fly in the ointment. When you add a pronominal suffix to a noun, you're going to get little changes. But again, all of this is just going to be by recognition only and allowing use of a lexicon. Jim?
So what about nouns like that are masculine that take a feminine ending, or feminine nouns that take a masculine ending?
Yeah.
Do they?
They'll retain that whole grammatical gender thing, but not eliminating the natural gender reality.
So fathers will take the feminine endings.
And then you'll add the type 2 suffix to that. So you look at ah, it's going to have an oath ending, just the way it did when you pluralized it, and that oath ending is kept before a type 2 suffix. 9.8. All right, we'll deal with this as we go along. 9.10, bottom of page 85. I'll talk about 9.9 next time, but now 9.10. Prepositions with pronominal suffixes. Turn the page to 86. We'll give you two examples. We'll give you the inseparable preposition look with all the type 1 suffixes, and then we'll give you the preposition al with type 2 suffixes. And so if I were to ask you, why does look take a type 1 suffix, your answer is, because that's what it likes. So too, why does al take a type 2 suffix? Because that's what makes it happen. So again, you don't really care which type preposition takes, and certainly you don't have to memorize which type it takes, because you're prepared to recognize either one. Now 9.14, and this will be pretty much the last comment, but we'll comment further next time. The definite direct object marker and the preposition F. Well, what we're telling you here is that if you look up that you look up that F, or it can also be spelled A, either of those can be the preposition that means with or the object marker. Now, that means that in 9.14 we have to deal with how do you know when this or this have a pronominal suffix, how do you know whether it's the preposition or the object mark? That's what we present to you on page 88.